know it's a great day in every way. It is a great day in every way. I'm Dr. Lotus Riché. I'm the show host of this amazing show, and we are so happy to have you here on the Lotus Riché Ignite Show. Yes, this is a special edition. We've got an amazing young lady, Dr. Krisztina Konya, all the way from the UK. So I want to invite you to come on in and get in where you fit in, because I've always got room around my table absolutely for you. And today's show is going to be so amazing, so wonderful. Our guest has some phenomenal energy, some phenomenal love, and she is so gracious, kind, patient, loving, caring, and you are going to want to make sure you take notes. Take notes, get in where you fit in, because I've always got room around the table for you. And guess what? So does Krisztina. She does too. So when you come in, please let us know where you're streaming in from. Are you streaming in from Australia? Are you streaming in from the United States? Maybe Kenya, maybe Quebec, maybe anywhere on the planet. We want to know, okay? We want to know where you're streaming in from so we can say hello to you and welcome you to the show. And for those of you that are visiting us for the very first time, hello, hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás? How are you doing? We're happy to have you here today. And those of you that are following us from the UK, please go ahead, put lots of love in there for Krisztina, because she's always giving out love and light to people all around the world. So as we go today, we just want to make sure if you have anything that you want to ask Krisztina, don't be afraid. Come on in, chime in, and ask her any question that you want to ask her, because she loves questions. So I won't have to work so hard. I love teams. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? So as we get started, I want to give you this opportunity to go ahead and tag your friend, share it with someone you know. So we're going to share this message with you as you share with your friends, and then we're going to move right into the show.
Hey folks, I just wanted to come to you briefly today because I've got so many folks asking me, Lotus, how are you so successful? Success is relevant to whatever.
All right, there we go. I actually turned that off accidentally, but guess what? I really want you to hear that. So here.
Hey folks, I just wanted to come to you briefly today because I've got so many folks asking me, Lotus, how are you so successful? Success is relevant to whatever you think success is. To some people, success may be having a big house, fine cars, or just having a great job. Some people, in their mind, success is just having a great family and friends. For me, success is being able to make a difference, not only in my life, but in the lives of the people that I come across. I help do this is I encourage people not to make excuses for not being successful. Don't let fear, complacency, procrastination, someone telling you that you can't do it, and the most important thing, number 5, you telling yourself that you can't do it. See, you got to rise above giving yourself excuses. You've got to give yourself every reason to win. After all, you are a winner. So today I share with you, don't make excuses. Make moves. See you.
All right, I am simply loving this. Are you ready to make moves? Well, so am I. I'm ready to make moves. So go ahead and tag a friend and tell them to come on in. And for those of you that are playing this on repeat, we thank you for playing this on repeat. And make sure you share the broadcast. So let me tell you a bit more about our amazing guest. You are going to absolutely love her. She is coming to us all the way from UK. Her name is Dr. Krisztina Konya. She is an international peace ambassador. She's a multi-award-winning spiritual coach. She's an empowerment and authentic leadership coach. And she is a Yuzi Reiki master teacher and an award-winning international speaker. She's the founder of Easy Step Group Ltd in UK. She's a co-founder of We Champions International Foundation South Africa. She is the CFO at Expressions of Humanity. She is the COO at Fave Unite TB USA. Did I say Fave Unite TB USA? She is the director of project development at and she hosts the Truth Runners Talk Show. Now, this talk show is designed for you women out there that want to get out and tell your truth about whatever life is all about, what business is all about, and just about what being a woman is all about. And Dr. Krisztina, that is, she holds several certifications. She's got a bachelor's degree in business management. She's got an honorary doctorate in global leadership. And what more can I say? I'd like for you to put some L's in the comment and give some love, because we're about to bring none other than Dr. Krisztina Konya to our house. And what we do when we bring people to our house, we give them a warm welcome. So the next voice you hear, I'm going backstage to get Dr. Krisztina Konya. We'll be right back. The new season of Lotus Riché Ignite Show, bringing you realness, authenticity, and unparalleled wisdom from top leaders, business professionals, pioneers, and everyday people. Thank you for joining us. Have a great time during the show. Welcome our powerhouse guests for this evening. International Peace Ambassador, spiritual empowerment and authentic leadership coach, and founder of Easy Step Group, Ltd. In the United Kingdom. Welcome, please, Krisztina Konya. Sit back and hold tight, because it's time to ignite and take flight. All right, Krisztina. Hello, how are you?
Thank you so much for this beautiful, amazing introduction. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, wherever you are in the world. It's such an honor to be here with you today. Thank you. I'm really humbled and grateful.
We are so happy to have you in the house. Thank you for just being here to share your time, share your love, and share your light all the way from the UK. This is why, folks, we are doing a special edition, because she is special. Yes, we have many special guests, but she is another amazing special guest. So, Krisztina, thank you for being here. I've shared with our viewers all around the world a bit about you, a bit about who you are and what you do. And so we are so happy to just hear a bit more from you. Could you please tell the folks a bit more about who you are and what Truth Runners is and how did it come about?
Thank you very much. That's a beautiful question. And you know why I love your question? Because when we usually ask people who you are, they tend to tell us their jobs, their degrees, their qualifications, right? What I'm going to tell you now is that who am I? It took me almost 40 years to find out, because I defined myself like, everybody else wanted me to define myself. Who am I? I can say now that I am literally a soul, a beautiful soul. I'm having this amazing, tough human experience. I'm learning. And I believe that because I am a soul, you are a soul, we are all connected. So this is who I am. Not what I am, but who I am. And the Truth Runners Talk Show, it's a show I started I think it was about 2 years ago, when I decided to have a platform where I can give space, I can invite women from all around the world to share their truth. Because we all have a story to tell. We all have a voice. And through our experiences, what happened to us in life, how we overcome it, how we raise to the occasion, right? We can inspire others. So this was the idea, and is the main idea behind the truth runners, and especially to talk their truth, not being afraid of saying things, oh, I can't share that. No, on my show, you can share whatever you want, whatever your heart, share your story, because this is how we uplift others. This is how we show others that yes, we women are bold and yes, we can.
Yes, awesome. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. So let me get right into this with you. Um, you are doing so many dynamic things all around the world. And I love that you created Truth Runners to be able to help people to not only tell their truth, but to also inspire others to tell their truth, because we know that the power of life and death does lie within what we speak. And so when we speak our truth, we give more life to those who may be struggling, who may not be experiencing the best that they can experience because of their negative thought process that they're telling themselves. And so I really love that. Now, when you and I talked, we talked on your show, and thank you so much for having me on your show. But we also talked here, and we talked backstage, and you talked about authenticity. Why is it so important that no matter what a person is doing, no matter what vocation they're in, whether they're a baker, a candlestick maker, or a show host, that they are authentic? Why is that so important?
I love your question. I
Mhm.
absolutely love your question. And the reason why I love it is that, as we all know, we are all energy. We are
Yes,
energy, okay? Matter as a fact, it does not really exist. So we are energy. Our energy goes out to others.
yes,
It's not the show what we sell, Dr. Lotus. It's not the product what we sell. It is
yes,
us. It's our energy. People
right,
see, feel, literally feel our energy that go through. There is no time, no space. When we are our authentic self, when we inspire, teach, educate, or we do our business, or we help a child, a young man, a young woman, and we
yes,
do it from our heart, that comes with a
yes,
specific frequency, with an
right,
energy. They feel it. We are our authentic selves.
right.
But when we
Mhm.
show up as someone who we are not, when we are educating people, because we were very good in learning and we learned that from books, I have nothing against it.
Right,
I went to schools, I went to university, I learned a lot myself. The academics is really good. But what I'm trying to say is that you can really, really inspire when you are
mhm,
authentic, when you also went through it. You've been there,
right.
done that, come out of it, and you are here now. And that's your authentic self. That's you being
I love
authentic.
it.
And that
Mhm,
will come
mhm,
through your energy, through your vibration. So this means authenticity for me. Let it be in business, in
wow.
personal life, in friendship, whatever that may be.
Mhm, mhm. I like that you share that, and it
I
rung a
hope I
bell.
answered your question.
For, yes, perfectly. I like how you shared what you shared, and it rung a bell for me. And this was the bell. People buy who we are, not what we do. Okay. And some people may say, well, they buy what we do. If we make videos, if we sing, they buy what we do. But before they purchase what we do, they buy who we are. And so when you hear that statement, what comes to mind? And why is that so important to realize that?
Yeah, I absolutely believe that people don't buy our product. People, they buy us. They buy our energy. They buy because they see, okay, we connect them. You are doing the same thing that I do. We connect them on a personal level when we share and we are being authentic, right? we have that frequency. We can connect them on a more deeper level. They connect with us. They recognize themselves in our stories. They recognize themselves in our guests. They recognize themselves in our posts, right?
Yep.
They feel. It's literally the feeling that I want to work with Dr. Lotus. I want Dr. Lotus to teach me, to show me the way. I want to work with Krisztina. I want her to inspire me and show me the way. They don't care about the product. They want us. They want to work with us, with our energy. This is what I'm sensing, I'm feeling, and I'm experiencing. Because when we work with people, we work wholeheartedly, and that it makes the difference. For me personally, every person I'm working with, I don't even call them clients. They are people. I'm walking with them. They honored me. They entrusted me to walk on their path with them, to hold their hands, to be in silence with them.
Yes.
Yes, there is a process where we work with them. As coaches, we know, right? But the main idea is they want us.
Right. They want us, and they want us in such a way where we have transparency. They see the real us. They see that authenticity, not only in the messages that we share, but also in the examples that we provide from how we deal with people in social settings and private settings, et cetera, because really how we are in our personal lives often trickles down into our business lives. And sometimes some of us, we can forget that, and we bring some of those things over, some of the not so good things over, and we leave behind some of the great things, like being polite. Sometimes we're very polite to our clients sometimes, and not polite to our family members. So we've got to make sure we're mirroring these things in both facets of our lives. So I like that you talked about authenticity. You talked about people buy what we are, not what we do. Now we did kind of let the folks know that you want our products and services. That's a part of what we do, but it's who we are that actually creates those products and services. And it's important that here's something I wanted to share too. What do you think about this? Because this bell came off in my mind. We've often heard it said that you have to sell what people want to buy. Have you ever heard that term before?
Mm. Yes, and I love it because that's a little bit of paradox. People, they don't know what they want. Not many of them. Because in my experience, and I guess your experience, when I ask somebody, what do you really want? What is your deepest desire? What do you want for yourself? They cannot answer. I couldn't. If you would ask me this question like 3 years ago, I would go around the bush, I would find this and that, but I couldn't really give an answer. What is my deepest desire? What I want? Because the only challenge is that we don't hold a vision for ourselves. They don't hold a vision for themselves. Therefore, let's take, for example, not the coaching, but products, right?
Yes.
With products, with marketing, we try to. What I'm saying is, yes, products are good, services are good, but as an individual, you are as beautiful as in the eyes of the God without the makeup. But let's just take the makeups, right? You see that beautiful young girl on the big billboard, she's all amazing, right? Now that is a message. I only can be beautiful. I'm only going to be beautiful when I'm going to have that specific lipstick. Okay? And I'm going to, and this is how media, marketing manipulate. What I invite everybody is really, yes, products are good. Yes, we use, but that's for comfort. That's to make us feel good. It's part of the self-care. But who we are and what we want, we have to define that for ourselves.
Exactly. I love
And because we
that.
do not know what we want, that's why many times we fall and we buy things what we don't need. We don't need them.
Right. And then our homes, our offices, our cars are cluttered with a lot of things that we don't need, but we bought sometimes for like to gratify a need at that time. Like, let me just say this. I went in the store the other day and I got up to the register, and at the register, they have a lot of items. They're impulse buys, right? So how many of us, I just want to throw this question out there to our audience. How many of us are doing impulse buys when we are trying to improve ourselves? And when I say impulse buys, I don't mean out in stores. I mean, how are we buying into negativity when it comes to enhancing our lives? We're getting things that don't serve us. Do you know someone that is doing something, buying into a negative thought process that's not serving them? That's why I like Truth Runners, because you avail these type of questions so that people can really do critical thinking. Ask themselves, what are they thinking about? Ask themselves, how can I improve? So with that said, we have another question for you, but we want to take a break. But I'm going to post the question first before we go on a quick break. And she's going to come back and she's going to answer this question. I'm pulling her in, you guys. Pull her in. Why is it great energy? Why is great energy one of the key pillars to success? Okay, we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. And if you have some thoughts as to why is great energy one of the key pillars to success, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'd like to know. We'll be right back.
It's your time to ignite and take flight in every area of your life with the new Ignite and Take Flight Planner 2024. It's time for you to seize the year with your great new planner. You see, this planner is designed for every entrepreneur to pursue strategic planning that cultivates leadership, accountability, gratitude, and leads to your ultimate success in life and in work, with sections that help you with your project management, habit tracking, resources, and coupon pages that are second to none, that empower each entrepreneur to make their mark, get noticed, and take charge. Reach the pinnacle of success like never before through effective planning. So get your Ignite and Take Flight Planner 2024. It's time for you to ignite your future.
I had the opportunity to work with Lotus Riché and her team to create a promo video for my business. And let me tell you, she and her team are pretty darn outstanding. I had recorded a video that we were going to use in the promo. And during our meeting, they actually walked me through what worked in the video, and they provided suggestions for improving the video so that I can actually capture the audience and the clients that I want and the people that need my services. They actually told me what I could add to the video and how to set the entire thing up so that when people watch that promo, they will come away knowing who I am, what I do, and why they should contact me. So if you have the chance to work with Lotus Riché and her team, you are not going to be disappointed.
It's time for you to start bossing invested in social media. For all your social media needs, you've come to the right place at the right time to get your website designed, landing page, social media platforms, and get the training you need to get in front of the people that's ready to buy your products and services. Let me train you with StreamYard, Zoom, Clubhouse, and much more. And let me help you get your virtual professionals, not assistants, because assistants can only assist you, but the virtual professionals can give you that professional flavor that you need to expand your reach and increase your revenue. Jump on in and get in where you fit in and start bossing today. The new season of Lotus Riché Ignite Show, bringing you realness, authenticity, and unparalleled wisdom from top leaders, business professionals, pioneers, and everyday people. Thank you for joining us. Have a great time during the show. Welcome our powerhouse guests for this evening. International Peace Ambassador, spiritual empowerment and authentic leadership coach, and founder of Easy Step Group, LTD in the United Kingdom. Welcome, please, Krisztina Konya. Sit back and hold tight, because it's time to ignite and take flight.
All right, welcome back, and we are so happy that Dr. Krisztina Konya is in the house with us. And before we went to the break, for those of you that might be just joining us, oh my goodness, Dr. Krisztina has blazed through a couple of wonderful questions. You know, she has a show that she promotes called The Truth Runners, and it's designed with you in mind for women that want to share their story to compel others to share their story as well, because we're stronger together. She also talked about authenticity, why it's important to just be your authentic self. And wow, you started to blow me away. You set my socks on fire when you also talked about, you know, that people buy who we are, not just what we do. So it led us to this question. Why is great energy one of the key pillars to success? And she's promised to answer that question when we came back from the break. Dr. Krisztina, talk to us.
Beautiful. I love that question. And remember, just a couple of minutes ago, I said that we are all energy. And this is the energy what we send out into the world. It's what says, what defines us. When we vibrate on a low frequency, when we belittle ourselves, when we don't trust in ourselves, when we doubt ourselves, right? When we keep telling stories in our mind that we are not good enough, we are not doing enough, okay? This has a very low vibration, a very low frequency. And then we are wondering why people don't buy from us, why people don't love us, why people don't listen to us, why nothing is going, as we want to go. Because we are vibrating on a very, very low frequency. And when we are on a low frequency, by the law of attraction, right, this is what we attract, low frequency people. Let me give you just a quick example. Let's say we always focus on, we have a lot of bills to pay, right? We don't earn that much. And oh my God, the date is coming, I have to pay my, although from the outside, somebody might smile, but from inside they are struggling, right? They are on a very low frequency. They are in a mentality of lack. Now that will show, guess what's going to happen? More bills will come. And I found myself many, many times, beautiful souls I'm working with, they ask me, how can I change this? How can I shift it? And it is possible. And the easiest way how to shift your low vibration, how to shift the the low frequency to a higher frequency is by gratitude. It is very, very simple. Gratitude is gratitude and love are the most highest frequencies possible in the whole universe. The whole universe is made of unconditional love. When we are grateful, we automatically start to raise our frequencies. And then comes the question, yeah, there is nothing I can be grateful for. And here's what I'm saying. There are hundreds of things. And this is something what I always ask people to do. Please take a pen and a paper and write down 101 things you are grateful for today. And we can start with very little, simple things what we take for granted. We take for granted, for example, the internet, which connects us, right? We take for granted the water, the drinking water. We take for granted the bed, the house. We have two legs, we have two arms, we have two beautiful eyes, ears to hear, mouth to speak. There are so many things what we can be grateful for every day. And when you are down financially and you say you have nothing and you, for example, and your frequency is low, shift it. Shift it by gratitude. That's one of the most important pillars of success. When you shift from a low frequency, you use gratitude to raise your frequency. Everything around you will shift. In your personal life, in your friendships, in your business, in your financial situation, everything. And the reason why I'm telling this is I did this. I used to be very, I'm a Capricorn. I'm Earth. I am very grounded. I always had to have the evidence. I believe if I see it, I was the type of person. But now I say, I believe it. And when I believe it, eventually I will see it because I created.
Yes.
We are creators, we are co-creators, and we do that with our thoughts, emotions, and with our frequency. Gratitude and love, it's very, very much needed in this world, especially now. So please, guys, just raise that frequency a little bit higher.
I love that. I love that. I love that you share that because that is so important. I always say gratitude is the elixir to poverty. And some people say, Dr. Lotus, why do you say that? In my book, Harnessing Your Thoughts, Take the Reins, Control Your Life and Win, you can get that on Amazon. Or you can DM me for a direct, personally signed copy. But in that particular book, that's a part of harnessing your thoughts. When you can harness the thought of gratitude and execute it, put it into action, it opens the door of abundance for you even more. This is why I say gratitude is the elixir to poverty, because if you are looking, if you need, if you want, how bad do you want it? In the words of Dr. Eric Thomas, how bad do you want it? If you want it bad enough to work for it and to toil all night for it, just like my friend Mr. I can see his face. I can't call his name right now. But listen, if you want to toil all night for something, if you want it better than you want to breathe, okay, you have to have gratitude. Mr. Les Brown said, if you cry all night, why can't you have gratitude? Gratitude will open the door. Gratitude will do it. So I want to ask you this, Krisztina, and I know our broadcast is about to come to a close here shortly, but I can't let you get off the broadcast without asking you this. When you've shared gratitude, even in a trying situation, can you share one instance where things were tough, but you exercised gratitude and the way was made smooth, the door was open?
can actually. It was many, many years ago when, you know, first of all, you have to know that I had many ups and downs in my life. Two of the really downs was where I literally went out in the street. I was homeless. I had nowhere to sleep. I had nowhere to go. Now, I thought I cannot go lower than this, but I had a job. I worked. Even though I knew I can't sleep anywhere tonight, I still have a job. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to work. I'm going to make a little bit more money and I'm going to find some place to live. And I've been grateful for that. And guess what happened? I never slept after that because there is always someone, there is always a situation, there is always a door that opens to you,
Yes.
even when you're
Yes.
down on your knees. The
Exactly.
only important thing is keep your eyes open and see that door. Watch that
Yes.
door. It's there. Walk into it's an open door. You know, I say when I'm down on my knees and somebody is down in their knees, it's the perfect place because from there, the only way where you can look is up.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
yes.
no more down.
Yes.
You're down. You're bottom. The only way you can only look up, and when you look up and you raise your gaze, and you say, "Thank you, God, I'm breathing. My
Yes.
heart beats." It means
Yes.
you still have a purpose. You still want me to do something. I'm still alive. That means something. I'm grateful for that. And they'll just
Wow.
keep walking and walking and just do and you know, keep trying. Keep trying. And I say,
Yeah.
Krisztina, but I'm going to fail. I failed so many times. No, it's not a failure. I used to think that I failed. But you know what? Those are lessons. And
Yes.
it's really
Exactly.
on us. It depends on us how we learn the lesson. If we learn the lesson, because if we don't learn the lesson, we're gonna get it again. We're gonna get it again
Exactly.
and again and again until
Again
we
and again
learn
and again.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Wow.
then we
I
go,
love.
God, why me?
Yes.
Because you have to learn.
Exactly. What? And my thought was, why not you? I was going through a time where I couldn't walk unaided, and I was like, why me? And the answer I got was, why not you? If it was
Thank
not
you.
me, how would I have the message to carry back to the people who I was going to meet who could not walk because of horrific accidents that they had? Some of the doctors had told them that they would never walk again, but it was my story that helped them to not only walk, but many of them are running today. And it's really about what we expect. Norman Vincent Peale said, when you expect the best, you release a magnetic force in your mind, which by a law of attraction tends to bring the best to you. So you
I
got to
love
find a
that.
shift. Okay. So, with that being said, I know you have a bunch of amazing things that's coming up next for you. And I really want to learn more about what you have going on next. So, let's talk about what you have going on next.
Wow. Well, 2024, thank you. Thank you for the question. I'm so excited for 2024.
Yes.
2023, it was an amazing year. I can tell you it was full of shifts and positive things happened, but 2024 is going to be even more amazing. We have two upcoming retreats. One, it's a retreat in Spain. It's only women because I'm doing the retreat together with my business partner and friend Enolia in Spain. We want to hold the space and we want to have that sacred circle
Yes.
where women can learn, can inspire to be their authentic self. And then
Mhm.
in October, we're going to have an amazing pilgrimage in Egypt where our tour guide is going to be a Sufi master, an Egyptologist. So that's going to happen in 2024
Yes.
October. And I'm very, very excited for that. And I will continue my work in Africa. For Africa, we have some beautiful projects there. Africa, like in all over the world, really, we have so many beautiful souls. All they need is the shift in the mindset. And this is what I decided. And I think that we are going to go and work and focus helping communities, it's a big project. I love it. I know it's a challenge, me being in Europe, working in Africa, but I think I believe it's doable. And if I have the thought in my mind and in my heart, I know it's there for a reason. It has been given
That's
to me
right.
for a reason. I see the vision. I can see what's going to happen in the future. It's just this transition period when we make it happen. So we have to make it happen. Working
Awesome.
with girls, in underserved communities, working, for example, I'm right now working with the Maasai communities in Kenya. But it's not just about Kenya. Africa is a vast continent and it's rich.
Yes.
And I wonder sometimes how it's possible that Africa, one of the richest continents in the world, has the poorest people. There is no balance. So
Yeah.
somehow we have to bring that balance back.
All right. Fantastic. I absolutely love that. And I want to take this time to ask you because you're doing so many amazing things. Um, what's the best way for people to connect with you? We know that they can connect with you at ask.christina@gmail.com. And we know that they can connect with you at the Pillars of Light. But what is the best way to connect with you?
You can either email me at askchristina at gmail.com, as you said. I'm also on Facebook. If it's easier and more convenient and faster, you can just drop me a message. I'm always a message away. We are always a message away from you. There are so many ways how you can connect with Dr. Lotus or with me, through our websites, through our Facebook or Instagram pages. It's all under our name. It's all under my name. It's always Krisztina Konya. You can find me on Facebook on Krisztina Konya. Just drop me a message. You can find me on Instagram at Christina.Konya1. Drop me a message. If you want to change your life, if you think that it resonates with you, we are always just one message away.
Awesome. I absolutely love it. So, Dr. Christina, I appreciate you being here today. And this is a special event time for us. This is a special edition that we wanted to do here at the Lotus Riché Ignite Show, welcoming the folks of the UK to come in and talk to us, but primarily Dr. Konya, because she's so absolutely amazing. And so I welcome you. Please connect with her. She is only a click away. You can text message her, you can DM her, but make sure you get at her. So, with no further ado, Dr. Konya, I would like to give you the just the platform to share your final words of wisdom of the day with our audience, please.
Well, first of all, I would love to thank you, Dr. Lotus, for inviting me, for having me. It was an absolute pleasure and an honor. I love you dearly, and I appreciate. And what I would love to share, my words of wisdom, let's say, for today, is that we are all destined for greatness. You who are watching this now, live or later in the replay, you are destined for greatness. Your heart beats, you are breathing. This means that you have a purpose. Find that in your soul. Ask yourself the question, what is my deepest desire? What is it that I truly, truly want? And go for it. Go for it. Don't feel small. Don't think that you are not worthy, because we all are. We are all beautiful souls having this amazing human experience with ups and downs. But that's the beauty of it. This is how we learn. This is how we grow. This is how we fulfill our purpose, and we get to inspire and teach others as well. So remember this. You are not small at all. You are destined for greatness. You were born to be great. So live for it.
I love that. I
Thank
love
you
that.
very
You are worth
much.
every great thing. Thank you so much. And listen, we've got to bring you back because you've got some amazing other things that we didn't touch on, but we're going to bring you back because we need to find out about Fab Unite TV because so many other people want to be on television broadcast at a reasonable cost that is going to reach people all around the world. And you, my dear, are a part of helping their dreams come true. And I can't wait to bring you back to the show for you to tell a little bit about that. So, with no further ado, I am going to come straight to each and every one of you. I want to thank you, Dr. Krisztina Konya, for being here with us today. I want to thank all of our viewers all around the world for being with us here today. And so, as you know, last night I was on with Kim Jacobs from the Kim Jacobs Show, sharing with you about giving to the Gabe's Heart Foundation. And many of you gave to the Gabe's Heart Foundation. And I want to personally thank you for what you've done. And I want to ask you, look right down below, connect with Dr. Konya in the UK. Ask her any question you like and make sure you ask her about being on her amazing show because she wants the world to know the truth. And if you are ready to be a truth runner and tell your story, she wants to welcome you to do just that. Until we meet again, remember, don't stress, don't take no mess, always do your best as you ignite and take flight in every area of your life. Have an awesome Ignited Day. Take care now.
Thank you for watching the show. And remember, always follow us on Facebook. Like and share, and make sure you tag a friend and let them know that you care. Let us know what other type of shows you'd like us to present for you.